Hey, it's Kat of Kattalestv. And I said on the last video that I was planning to take a short trip. And I didn't because at the last minute yesterday, I was told that Conor McGregor had a court case. So by shooting that and the editing and all the other stuff that had to do with it, I was exhausted. So I changed my original plan. Now I'll tell you what I was planning to shoot. I was planning to go to DC to shoot Paul Manafort going to court, and earlier today, which is Friday, and it turns out, as far as the news that I heard a couple of minutes ago, that he was taken to jail for violating his, I guess you call it his bail, his bail terms. So that's what I was gonna do, but I was gonna just go to Washington D.C. real quick, shoot him in the morning, and then probably stay there overnight or over the weekend, because I haven't been in Washington D.C. in ages. Even if I think I was there as a child, but I barely remembered. So I was just gonna stay there, maybe shoot some stuff really quick and come back. But instead, like I said, I ended up sleeping. And today I was running around checking some things out. And excuse me, I had a spa invite, and I went to a place to check out the spa. And literally, I swear this is true, and you can ask him. But when I was talking to the concierge, I noticed some people that I'd seen before, and a really, really tall guy, but he was dressed very casually. And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and then I saw Conor McGregor. So he was going in the elevator, and I was like, hold up. So I went into the elevator, and his crew was there. You know, he has this redhead dude and this other guy that follow him everywhere he goes, and they shoot the Conor McGregor footage that you see. Conor's very smart. He's got his own team that shoots his videos. But anyway, they were in the elevator too, and so was his. I'm gonna call her his wife, Dee. She's gorgeous. Sorry, Dee, I didn't really say hello, but I don't know you yet, but I should have said hello. I didn't mean to be rude, but I told Conor that we were laughing because he recognized me from before, the day before, and I think he remembers me from Beverly Hills a while back. I don't know if it was 2 years ago. We met in Beverly Hills. But we had a conversation about Sylvester Stallone in Beverly Hills. And anyway, he was very, very nice and very, very charming. And he seems to be on the path to make that bus incident right. Hopefully he's sincere. You know, but one thing about Conor McGregor, he is very, very charming. Very, very, very charming. And charming people are very dangerous because they can charm and they may or may not be people of their words. So the only way you can validate what they do is by what they do instead of just what they say. But it was crazy because after going back downstairs, I went out the front and they went out the side, and then there was a bunch of people waiting for him, and I ended up like running down the street and videotaping some stuff, but what I was videotaping, I don't think he's in it, the video. I'm next door to Conor McGregor. Are you gonna follow? Are you following? Are you following?
No.
You should. I pay you money.
There's no way somebody could have thought of this.
You probably go over there. But he rolled down the window, and I took some really quick photographs. But he was smiling so big, and he was like leaning over to check on his son, and he has this huge smile on his face, and it's like really a beautiful. I took like 11 images, but they're very. I mean, I don't know how to explain this, but if the photographs print, and if you see them, he just looks so happy, and he's got this huge smile on his face, and he just looks great. Conor's very, very photogenic. You guys already know that. But one of the things I talked about Conor McGregor when I first noticed him like 2 years ago, some people have star characteristics, and he has it. Some people are just photogenic. Some people are charming. Some people radiate like sexuality, star potential. He's one of those people. And one of the reasons why I was disappointed with that whole assault thing is because, you know, I, as well as other people that are way more powerful than I am in the entertainment industry, they see something very special in him, and they know that he has a huge career beyond right now. So, you know, people that saw that star potential in him want him to go forward and onwards and upwards. You know what I'm saying? So, again, he's extremely charming. He seems extremely happy, and I hope he has his shit together. I don't know. I've heard some really weird rumors. You know, you hear rumors about people all the time. You don't know if they're true or not, and how people present themselves. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it's true and sometimes it's not. So it was just a very funny situation because I wasn't expecting it. And like things have been happening in New York very spontaneously, which have been so much fun that it just seems like, I don't know, I was meant to be here. But I would have loved to shoot Paul Manafort earlier this morning. I would have really, really liked to do that, but things turned out, I guess, even better. So I have a little bit of I don't know if it's a cold or whatever, but that's why my voice sounds so raspy. But yeah, the other thing is, the other story in regards to like the Paul Manafort story is Michael Cohen, who's also in New York. Supposedly, he doesn't have his lawyers anymore. I don't know if they just quit. I think they quit. There's so many like stories surrounding the whole Trump, Russiagate, mobster family thing going on right now that I don't know if I'm up to date with all the latest news, but Michael Cohen is looking for new attorneys, and supposedly he's looking for a boutique law firm to help him out. Meanwhile, Rudy Giuliani is running around like a chicken with his head cut off, saying the sky isn't falling. So that's what's going on in New York and Washington, D.C. Oh, and by the way, you know, my logo, my other logo, I have a logo with the Russian hat and with the camera that people are used to. And then there's another photograph where I have my hands over my chest and there's crystals, but nobody ever notices the crystals. But these things that I wear, that I have on right now, these are some of the examples. This is tangled, of course, while I'm telling you this. These are some of the crystals that I wear and that I have. So if you know my other logo, there's a purple one. If you know my other logo, the sexy shot, that everyone likes that shot. That's what I was selling. People didn't get it, but sex sells. But I was holding my chest and the crystals are hanging down. But it was a photograph to sell the crystals. So what's going to happen when I get back to LA, I'm going to be working on getting more crystals out, because when I wear them, people like them, and I'm going to start selling them. If not on Etsy, it will be on eBay. So look for these in a couple of months, me selling these different crystals. They're not going to be exactly like this. They're going to be different stones, and you can choose the ones you want. But that's something I've always wanted to do, and now I have some of the time to do it. So again, when I get back there, I'll be doing that, and still I'm doing eBay. I'm working on some things for the fall. So if you like cashmere and wool and some very cool things, I've sold a lot of men's stuff too, like some London Fog trench coats, vintage. And I also sold some Chemical Reaction, a very, very cool jacket. Most of the stuff that I sell on eBay is one of a kind. I don't have many duplicates. I was planning on selling some bathing suits. I have a few like really cool bathing suits, but LA has a lot more. If I wanted to sell duplicates, I could sell those, but I haven't been back in LA yet, so... What I think mainly I'm preparing for the fall winter. So if you're looking for some really cool stuff, look for that, especially around Christmas time. I still have some really cool small to medium and a few large like summer dresses that are on my eBay. I call it a channel, but it's not really a channel, but my eBay page. So I'll put the links down below. So that's what's going on. I am probably going to be in town for a little longer. And I'm going to get back to doing a lot other business too. So thanks for watching, and don't forget, I have t-shirts you can buy on Redbubble, and that's where you can see the two major logos I was telling you about. But again, the sexy one shows the crystals if you look closely. But anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe and watch other videos, and tell a friend who tells another friend about Cattails TV. Thanks. Oh, and visit New York. It's fantastic. I'll talk to you later. Bye.